Can you do it sideways?
No, you can't.
Okay, well, this is what we got.
Hey, is that us? Are we there?
That is
no,
us.
We're not there. Oh.
Is that us? Are we there? Okay, let's see if Abri's here.
Look at that cat.
Look at her little boots.
Where's Abri? Abri. There's one person here.
Hi, one person.
Hello, one
Who's
person.
the one person?
There are 3 people here. Hello, 3 people. We are getting ready and we're trying to loop in.
She may not be there right away.
Oh, did she say that? Okay.
She need to get ready.
Okay, so we are looping in Abri from House Kheperu in a minute. We're all like huddled in here. Get closer. I can't see your faces. A little slumber party.
I was gonna say, I think I'm energetically alright, but
You're fine. Just go in. We all have sigils on our hands because we just did a ritual. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's witchcraft.
Pelican.
Oh, hey, Lady Val. Hi, Jacqueline. Hello. Welcome to the party.
wow, it's really partying now.
It is. Hey, you guys. How are you? All right. So we're doing hi, Mari. We're doing witchcraft. We're doing what? We're doing a Q&A tonight. We did just do a ritual. I'm Fen. Thank you, Jacqueline. Hi, Jasmine. Hi again. So, oh, good. I got it right, Mari. So we're going to do a Q&A. We're going to also loop in Abri from House Kheperu. Then these 2 people are here with me. Do you want to say who you are and how you are related to things?
You go first.
I'm Stephanie. I am involved in the shows that we're working on. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very vague.
I don't know how much we're saying.
Oh,
so.
you can say shit.
So the shit I'm gonna say is that I'm Katie-Jo, and I am from BOO812. I'm a paranormal investigator, and I'm just
Your
I'm
cat's about to eat all your snacks.
Don't eat my snacks. Katie's eating the snacks. So tonight, one of the things we're going to do is talk about the shows, because a lot of you had a lot of questions about what we're doing and what the Kickstarter is about. And we're going to, also, side note, Katie is part of BOO812, but also has been working with us on our projects as well, and will be more present in season 2.
Whether she likes it or not.
Yeah, she's stuck with us now. All right, just above 35. Oh. All right, so some more people are coming in. Let's see if Abri's here. Vampire Jack is hosting with Shane right now. They're doing, I think, a battle right now, if you want to tune into that for a beat.
like they're fighting each other.
Yeah, but they are the money goes to the Kickstarter, which is so amazing. Hi, Dawn. Oh, Dawn, by the way, thank you so much for
I
the...
love it. I have a question.
What? Why is it? Oh,
She's figuring out the battle right now. She's really stuck on it.
I mean, someday you'll have to go see it. Thank you so much, Dawn, for your pledge. Amazing. Really appreciate it. The cat is like climbing in everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring you into the shower with me. Oh.
What?
Wait. Who? Okay.
Whose shower?
I'm not sure whose shower, but we're going in there. Ooh, it's hot. Let's see. I want to get Abri in here.
Give her time.
Yeah, give her a beat. I don't like FOMO.
FOMO.
Why you have FOMO? Oh, it's
Kristen.
Kristen. Hi, Kristen. Hello. Oh, the shower. You're taking a shower.
Kristen's taking
I
a
get
shower
it.
with her?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was
Okay.
like, that's fine. Be safe.
That's why I just wanted to hear it earlier.
That's exactly
Because she was
why.
gonna get.
Yeah.
She was gonna take us into the shower with
You're
her.
gonna take us in the shower. The only problem is I can't see the comments if I move back too far. Oh, get in. Get in. Suck it in.
That is my knee.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, I'm sorry if my legs are like weird, soft, hairy.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I have the hairiest legs. Oh, hey, Courtney Blanc. Oh, Jasmine, I always blush all the time. It's just part of my nature.
Boobies.
Boobies are here. The rest of the BOO812.
Man, y'all told us that our logo looked like boob 12,
It
and
does.
I have not been able to unsee it.
Tell us it doesn't look like it though.
It does. I had never seen it written in all caps, and it was totally boob 12.
It
So,
is.
Boob 12. Hi,
yeah.
Suze.
so
Hi,
anyone who wants
Melissa.
to get matching ghost boob tattoos, like hit me up.
I love
all
that.
about it.
I love that. All right, so this is a Q&A about the shows. We're doing a Kickstarter right now. We're trying to get $66,000. We need just under, like, I don't know, we did the math today. We basically need like 900 people to donate $33. So, you know, yeah, that's not that bad. So we're pretty close. We have 9 more days. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that is either.
Not sure what that is.
Was
Still
that a threat?
Still learning TikTok. Hello, Liz. I hope I'm saying that right. Frickums! Suze! So yeah, that's what we're doing. And if you have questions about the Kickstarter and the rewards that we have, or if you have questions about the shows, let us know. I mean, we're here. We have people who have been on the shows who would love to answer your questions. It me! Is that Frick? I think it's Frick. I think it's Frick. Okay. Yes, it's Frick. Hi, Frick. All right. So have Stephanie or Katie pull up the live so they can see the questions easier. Oh, brilliant, yeah.
Oh.
Stay down.
She has to get up again. A bunch of old ladies in here. All right. So, okay, in case some of you don't know what we're up to, we're working on 2 shows. One is an episodic show. It's a ghost hunting show. We're going to the Ed Sheeran concert Saturday. That's exciting. I do love him. He's very cute. Hi, Tiger Lily, Mama Bear. Good to see you again. So we're going to. Oh yeah. So the first one is the episodic show. My ADD is so bad. Oh yeah. Here comes Abri. Let's invite Abri in here. Come, be with us.
Someone needs to herd the cats.
I know. Well, it's so weird after ritual. Like, we just did this very intense ritual, and I sent it.
Are you sure? That's gonna make me dizzy.
And so now we're all like bajiggity.
Bajiggity?
Bajiggity.
Yeah. We have no choice.
No choice.
We be bajiggity. I don't know. Again, I'm still like 30 invites to Abri. All right. So the other show is the long form show. Thank you so much, Christine, for sharing. That's so helpful. And that's the deep dive that we went on, that we're still going on. Actually, it's still happening. A lot of people have been asking where the show is going to be available. They're all going to be available, or they're both going to be available on YouTube. So for at least season 1, we have to kind of prove ourselves to the industry to, you know, we have to prove to that paranormal content is cool. Oh, just got the #1 gifter badge. I don't know what that means.
What is that?
That's amazing.
Did you give a gift?
Or
did someone else get a gift?
Okay.
It'll make you vomit.
Oh, don't.
The lag.
Oh, I don't like it. Don't look at that. If I'm up here, I have a double chin.
Then it says House Kheperu is trying to join.
Oh, cool. House Kheperu?
It does. It says request to join.
No, I don't want. That's a multi-guest. Go away. That's not what we want.
Hey, I see a face.
No, that's multi-guest though.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Disconnect.
There's
And
a
now.
face.
There's 2 different ones, multi and co-host, and we want to co-host.
We want to co-host.
What does that? I'm new to the TikTok.
To the TikTok. My dude, I already pledged, so I'm here for the fun and chaos. Thank you, Chaos Cupcake.
We have all the chaos.
We do. We're also very chaotic tonight.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, definitely suggest hopping between the two lives. I don't know why.
What do they?
Oh, she needs to go live. That's what it is. Can somebody text Kat? Abri. Love chaos. That's my name. Yes. Can you text her?
I don't remember.
I don't have her number either.
Babe. Okay, thank you. She has to go live for it to be a co-host situation.
So she goes live and invites us.
No, she goes live and either way.
Oh, magic and technology.
Great.
It'll all work out.
I'm learning.
So is she gonna ask us questions?
I think we're just talking.
Do we just ask each other questions?
We can do whatever the fuck we want. You want to ask a question? You can also just. So, you worked on Inhuman Beings. You worked on Inhuman Beings and New Blood.
I think so.
Yes. So, do you want to talk about what it was like to be on the show?
Go first.
Trying to hide.
It was spooky.
It was spooky.
It was spooky.
It's spooky.
There
we go.
I mean.
Yay!
Oh, yay!
Yay! Yay!
Yay!
There you are, Peter.
We did it!
You did it. All right. So someone asked, who is House Kheperu? Perfect timing. Do you want to answer that?
Perfect timing. So House Kheperu is a house of psychic vampires founded by Michel Belanger way back in the late 90s. And we have grown over time to incorporate more than just psychic vampirism, but we're primarily a group of energy workers who are out in the world to try and promote diversity and tolerance, seek knowledge and wisdom. We're a house of change, and our motto is seek your own truth.
Very well said. Very well said. Abri, I feel like you also have to introduce yourself. We did like a teeny intro of these two, just in how they were involved. But Abri has been like behind the scenes, making so much cool shit happen. Not just the Kickstarter, but for in general, and is essentially a producer on these shows. So beyond that, though, do you want to tell them your energetic specialties?
Sure. So I am a first-degree priest in House Kheperu, which basically means I get into the really intense theory crafting of energy work. I'm an advocate for psychic vampirism as far as ethical psychic vampirism and ethical practices. I am also a practicing Sicilian witch and have been my entire life. So what's interesting about House Kheperu and being a psychic vampire is these things sort of like can interlace because it's not necessarily a spirituality, it's a belief system, and it's like part of who you are. So you can be a psychic vampire and a witch at the same time. That's me.
That me.
That's me.
Yeah. It's me, Mario. And you have chat that's separate than our chat over there too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's separate?
Yeah, we haven't figured out how to merge them yet, but somebody told us we could.
One day we'll merge the chats.
One day, yes. So yes, if you have this is the only way I can do it. If you have questions on your end too, feel free to do the dang thing. But really, Katie was about to go into like your experience on Inhuman Beings.
So like, how vague do you want me to be?
Right, I know. So just if it gets too juicy, we'll all say spoiler.
You're gonna read my mind?
Well, when you start to say it.
Okay.
And yes.
Okay. So do you want me to go into it?
Go.
Okay, so I have been a paranormal investigator for the last 10 years. Took a parapsychology class back in 2013, hosted at IU Southeast. Got 6 upper level psychology. Was able to graduate thanks to parapsychology, and then just stuck with it and was doing academic research for 10 years. So going on investigation with this team was a breath of refreshing fresh air from the other world, and it got me away from the stank of academia, because with academia, it's great, it's well needed, but IRB processes, coding different things, pitching your idea, pitching your research to multiple journals is just, it will suck the soul right out of you, and it takes a lot of the fun out of it. So investigating on in human beings was great, and connecting, and has been so amazing.
I can't find a phone.
I was gonna say, I am comfortable and stable for whatever way you need to be.
Courtney says not all of us academics are stanky.
Okay, Courtney has a delicious stank. It's like the stank of kiwis. Like good
The
kiwis.
bird to the fruit.
What?
Oh, I love the fruit. Okay, not all academia is stinky, but you do have to follow rigid processes. It is just aggressive, and the group that we were with kind of fell apart towards the end. So that's when we branched out. So Courtney and Kristen, who are also in this chat, are the other boo-bays. So we branched out from the group we were all researching with, and really wanted to branch out and share some fun stuff with you all. So like we do events, we do ghost hunting 101s that are really about empowering the average person. People who don't want to invite, old Bob the ghost hunter into your house, have him tell you need to leave so his team of 17-year-old weirdos can be in your house alone without you.
So specific. So
listen,
There's a story here. I can feel it.
No, but we want to empower people to be able to do their own investigations, and we love it. It's really fun.
Yes. Boo-bay. Can I be an honorary?
You are an honorary boo-bay.
Honorary boo-bay. So Chaos Cupcake says, I'm still learning energy work, and I recently discovered I'm a psychic vampire. That's so awesome. And if you have any questions about that, you have amazing people here. Yes.
I am your vampire resource. Ask.
There you go. Oh, somebody said, who said that? Donated Suze. Thank you so much. Woohoo. Who is next? Thank you, Suze. You can donate if you go. Delicious stink. If you.
Delicious.
Courtney does have a delicious steak.
She does.
Go be around her.
She's so good. So, yeah, you can donate to the Kickstarter to make these two shows a reality. If you go to Kickstarter and just search for New Blood, we're the only one called that. And yeah, let's take it over. Like, I don't know where we are right now, but let's take it to the next level. I had a weird experience this morning, and I was wondering if you could explain maybe why it happened. Lay it on us, Jasmine.
We're at 37,216 on the Kickstarter right now, guys.
Woo! Oh no, that's okay, Tiger Lily. No worries. We're all right. Somebody asked, is there ever a full feeling as a vampire?
Oh.
Yes. Yes, you can be full. But just like you eat a dinner and you can be full. Sometimes you can be over full. That has an effect too.
And the follow-up, so how is it different from psychical full feeling?
Psychical full?
Well, I would argue they're probably very similar. So if you're taking in lots of psychic energy, a energy body that is naturally cycling with your environment will process the energy and push it back out into the world. As per the usual, with a psychic vampire, it'll build up in the system, and if they don't offload it somehow, it can also cause health problems.
Oh, fart ass.
So-
They said I meant physically full.
They're similar. They're absolutely similar. It takes longer to process an abundance of energy, just like it would be to process an abundance of a meal.
Can I ask a question that my boss and I were actually talking about today?
Or
Do most psychic vampires have stomach issues? Like, is that a thing that...
it is really common. So, like, there's some freakishly common things. So usually, like, psychic vampires tend to be allergic to everything. Like, the world is out to get them. IBS and gut issues are very common as well. typically it kind of feels like your body is in revolt against you. So there's a lot of health issues that typically go along with psychic vampirism, and they manifest differently depending on what type of psychic vampire you are and how you interact with energy.
Yeah, somebody asked, Chaos Cupcake says, I actually want to know if energy work is only about chakra points or if there's more.
There's so much more. That's my specialty, is subtle anatomy. So think of your energy centers as sort of like your energetic organ. And there's so many structures that tie those together and house them and give them protection. You have things like subtle bones that are in your system. They're not like real bones, or like they're like rock hard and completely unable to change, but for the most part, they tend to be more stable structures. There's plenty of flows, like your veins, your nerves, and your energy body. And weirdly enough, you can like regrow limbs with an energy body. So you can cut your arm off and it can regrow. Highly don't recommend that, but it's possible. The inner subtle body tends to be pretty fluid and malleable in a lot of ways, and our physical bodies just aren't.
You look very uncomfortable then.
I am. I can't find a comfy spot. Okay, so Jasmine says, and anybody can answer this. Oh, shit. She says, are you Oh, no. This morning I was waking up and I was still half asleep and I heard my dad's voice saying, Jasmine.
Ooh, I love these.
I don't know what the follow-up is.
So I think it's a whole sentence. Jasmine, are you?
Oh, Jasmine, are you actually cleaning your room? But when I went to talk to him, nobody was home, but I know I 100% heard his voice. Thank you. I was like, what? Who's cleaning their room? Do one of you want to answer that? I have an idea, but
I have an idea.
Go for it, Ghost Hunter.
Yes.
Right. I was gonna say, so hypnopompic and hypnagogic episodes are usually to blame for stuff like this. I had a very, very similar situation where my mom had left for work. This was quite a few years ago when I still lived with my parents, and I swear I heard my mom like screech, yell my name like she was in trouble. And I flew up out of bed, ran up, and no one was home. It was just me. But I swear I heard my mom scream. Now, whether, like, I don't know what your father's life situation is, whether he is living or is crossed over, one or the other. But I do feel like there's crisis situations when people can be in extreme anxiety. I feel like we're more inclined to hear their voice. So there's a naturally occurring but I don't feel like the naturally occurring reason through hypnopompic or hypnagogic episodes really rules out the kind of supernatural reasoning behind it. Kristen, one of the other Rubays, actually like heard me whisper to her one night while I was like getting ready to text her. So just because we've gotten so close, we've noticed more things like that happening. So just kind of depending on your... I know that doesn't clarify anything and probably raises 10 more questions, but...
Most things do.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
part of the paranormal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we got another one here. I'm currently very close to nature, as in lakeside. Could I feel the energy around me here? What energy? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I have energetic tendrils. I've seen them and they're still freaky to me. Yeah, they can be, huh? Yeah, a lot of tendrils. Do you want to talk about tendrils?
What kind of tendrils? The kind that get hooked in your back?
Oh, God. Season 1, somebody hooked into my back with their tendrils, and Stephanie had to remove it for me.
It's fun.
It was not fun for me, actually. Jasmine says he's living. He is alive.
Okay.
Lainey asks, so is season 1 all filmed already? So almost. We have over 100 hours of footage. We have tons of stacked up external hard drives. But we do need like a little bit here and there, just probably like a couple hours total of the final footage. And then the rest is really for post-production and then for pre-production for season 2. Clairaudience might be another answer if you begin to hear voices of departed loved ones. Jasmine, yeah, I have a lot of clairaudience. I hear voices a lot too, Jasmine. It might be because I'm crazy, but
I
Thank
feel
you
like
for trying.
everybody has a little bit of one of the clairs. Depends on what you practice, what you want to flex on to get better at.
Thank you so much for trying to explain it to me, Jasmine. You're welcome. You did it. I'm saying we're welcome for you. Someone says, Fen, hi, okay, it's Jay. Jay. I swear I look like Doc OC from Spider-Man.
Well,
Well,
that's tendril.
yeah. So, yes, we are all crazy in our own right way. It's true. So, do you want to talk about the tendrils at all?
I mean, they vary. Not just psychic vampires have them. They can have them. Some don't have them. They're really based on the anatomy of the individual you're discussing. So there's some flavors of otherkin that are like nothing but tendrils and like a big eyeball. There's people that you like right now, if you wanted to do energy work, you could manifest a tendril of your own accord. They are ways that you can move about and manifest in the world with your energy body. So they're really not limited to just any one being. Literally anybody can do them and do.
They can be for good or for bad or for neutral or
They are tools. So
yeah, what'd you say?
Just to be.
Or just to be, yeah.
yep.
Lainey says, can I ask you what your favorite parts of season 1 were to film without spoilers? Do you want to say?
How much can I say? Because I really like the castle.
Oh, that's a big spoiler.
I know, so I'm just going to say I liked the castle.
The castle. What about you? I know you were in like
Hanging out with you while y'all were filming and learning some additional things about myself that I knew but did not know. Like, y'all be talking about tendrils, and I remember being a 12-year-old at my local library learning how to manifest tendrils to do little love spells, and I was an unhinged 12-year-old. You should not be teaching unhinged 12-year-olds to cast their tendrils into
It
other
sounds
people.
completely normal to me.
Well, it felt
Bunch of
normal to
weirdos.
me too, but I mean, we got some things in common here.
okay. Oh, Chaos Cupcake said Dr. Octopus. I said Dr. OC.
They really messing with
Doc Ock. Spider-Man.
Why didn't they just call him Doctopus?
Doctopus.
I hate that. I hate everything about that.
I'll say that season 1. What can I say? What was the actual like? What was your favorite parts? I loved the energy work that we did as a group because, you know, even if we weren't investigating ghosts and other entities, and that did something in itself. You know, being together and connecting that way every day. I know that's not like the juicy answer that you want, Lainey, but it's so hard to think of something that's not a spoiler. Yeah, clairaudient experience can be freaky, totally. Someone says, I came.
I don't think they said that.
They said,
Really
I came in at hearing voices. Sometimes I hear someone calling my name and nobody's there. That's probably the most common one, I would think. Not comforting, but I found I can pull energy from someone with consent from a video call on the phone.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been done doing that all the time. But yes, absolutely. That's amazing. And it's good that you have like that you know that you can do that, and the most important part is consent. I don't mean to keep getting you off topic, but if it does happen again, is it something I should bring up to my parents?
The voice.
Oh. Maybe. Like, I guess it depends on how it feels. Because, like, my mom was just I think she was just having an anxious day at work or something like that. But, like, she wasn't in danger, but maybe they just think really loud. And you need to tell
Some
them to
people do think very loud.
Sorry.
I probably do. I think I do. I don't know. I mean, what do you think, Abri?
I think when it comes down to consent, if you feel like you're somebody who's struggling to maintain your boundaries with psychically, energetically, I mean, even in the world of emotions and just in spaces of general, I would actually start there as like kind of like asserting where your boundaries are, like tuning into yourself first and foremost, and being able to start enacting control over your energy body and your interactions and engagement with the world around you. Learn what a boundary is. And then at the point, if you're still struggling at that point and you're still not able to kind of get a wrap around like what's going on in your life, talk to somebody is a great way. And it might feel really weird, and it really depends on like the relationships you have with your parents. It might not be a parent. You might need to talk to a friend or talk to somebody who you feel safe and secure talking with initially. There's plenty of communities and outreach spaces that you can have somebody hear you and talk through what you're experiencing. So I think it's just a matter of like sensing what feels best to help you get the control you need to feel happy and healthy.
Well said.
Do you want to sub out, Fen? Do you want one of us to sit up there so you can sit up against the wall for a minute?
You gonna monitor the questions?
I can.
Okay, hold on. In 2 seconds. See more of what Katie learned in season 2. That is a mega spoiler.
Okay,
Can't
I
say shit about it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's keep going. Somebody says gift or badge. I don't know what that means, but it sounds great. It do.
Is it a choice? Like, do you have to choose between gift or badge?
I have no idea. Elfie says, how has your perspective of the paranormal changed? Hi, Elfie.
That's a good question.
Between the start of the season and now.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good question. Wow.
How are you answering that, Fen?
I don't know. I mean, I think yes, it has, but it's that it's gotten like, I think I did expect it to be more questions than answers, but I think now I just see it more as more mysterious than I thought it was, especially from the component, or from the vampiric lens. I think when you like look at the paranormal, investigate the paranormal through a vampiric lens, that's, I think, really changed the way that I think about things. But I don't know exactly how yet. I think I'm still learning. Are you seeing my chat, Abri?
I'm not.
Amazing.
Isn't it technology?
I didn't know the thing until I tried. I've been ambient energy since I found out. Yes, consent is key. Vampire. Jasmine.
It feels weird sometimes to ask for consent, but you should still always ask for consent. Ideally informed consent. Don't just ask your friend to say yes.
Yeah. Okay. Is it possible to take so much energy from one person that it actually like hurts them? Absolutely.
Yes.
Definitely. Yes. I've experienced it. Well, nobody else answered that other question though. How has the paranormal changed for you since?
Well, it ain't just ghosts.
Yeah. It ain't just ghosts no more. Oh, I do it. Okay. Is it? Oh, we did that. Have you had any? Oh yeah.
No?
How has my vision on the paranormal changed?
Well, so you have to tell the audience why that you can't answer that, because
I've been doing this for a very long time, so I kind of knew what Finn was getting into when we went to the haunted house, so it was more like I was sitting back and eating popcorn while Finn decided to go on a roller coaster. It was fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a question. Do you think that young energy vampires who may not have awakened yet take energy from others unknowingly? Yes. They do. And sometimes they need the buddy system to help them realize that they're doing it. And that's what friends are for.
Mm-hmm. Don't nobody say anything.
I didn't say a damn thing.
All right. Is it possible? Have you had any experience with dual energy in others?
What was that question?
Is that like if
Like
you ate your
multiple
twin?
souls?
Yeah, I get.
I'm confused.
Yes, Marley, you have to.
Clarify.
Can you clarify for us? We want to
More
answer.
details, please.
Good to know. Huh? Oh, okay. Somebody asked, how do you know when to stop feeding? Or,
How do you know when to stop eating dinner?
well,
I actually don't know how to stop
You
eating
feel
dinner.
full?
That's why I got a pacemaker.
that's what oh God. We're not in Kansas anymore.
No,
says
we're
Jordan.
not.
We're in
Kentucky,
Kentucky.
yeah.
It's scarier.
Oh, gosh,
Is it scarier than Kansas?
I don't know. I've never been to Kansas.
Kansas is very flat.
Hi,
I don't like it. It's
Alexandra.
too flat.
And sometimes actually eating popcorn. Yes, you did actually eat
I
popcorn
did
that
actually
one
eat
night.
popcorn while sitting on the couch watching Finn's little mind explode. I suggested
Little?
highly. It was.
Excuse me. Thank you. Little mind?
Yes.
No, it is a big mind.
That's why she got
It's
big
not what I
hats.
meant. It is. It is.
Speaking of haunted, I'm in St. Augustine right now.
There you go.
Ooh, I want to stay at the old jail at night.
Go do it.
You should do
St.
that.
Augustine is great.
Do you have any tools you can bring with you, or little tech devices, or psychical tools? The annoying gal in the office that walks in and everyone is ready for a nap could be draining the room without knowing it.
Colin Robinson. What?
My girlfriend, who is long distance, has let me pull from her. I'm just scared I'll hurt her. Abri,
Take it slow. If it's consensual, be like, I'm just gonna take a little bit of time, take notes, get a feeling for what it feels like and what they feel like. Like you need to have open communication throughout that process. And take it slow and steady. You'll be okay.
KS Cupcake says, we're both trauma survivors and the last thing she wants to do is, or they want to do is hurt her. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Open communication.
You can ask us anything.
Yeah.
Finn.
It's why I like the rules and structure of sheets that you do check-ins.
What'd you say, Abri?
It's like that's why I like the rules of like the kink culture, because there's a lot of like consenting verbal check-ins.
Yeah.
So like check in with your partner throughout that process, take them little baby steps at a time, and then it won't feel like much at first, but then you'll start to feel the edges of the boundary of like what's too much, what's your Goldilocks zone, that sort of thing.
Yes, Aunt Spooky says in all caps, Fen has a good, big, cool brain.
It didn't say it wasn't good.
Thank you, Auntie Spooky. I have an EMF. Awesome. So Marley is clarifying the question about the dual energy. Living shifters have dual energies. I thought it was a spirit for years, but it turned out to be me. One energy I control and another is primal. Thoughts on that?
Yeah. So I know within some of our practices we have different types, different flavors of energy, but they're still you. Like all of these energies are you. And they feel very separate. And I think one of the things that we work on especially is called synthesis, where we try to bring those into alignment. And that is a process of like tuning into those parts of you, understanding them better, working with them, learning their strengths and weaknesses, how to bridge them together. So that's absolutely a thing. And multiple different types of identities deal with similar things.
Yeah, that's an interesting concept, though. The idea that there's that duality in you.
Yeah, some individuals have more than just two, and that gets really complicated to deal with.
Yeah. The other day I was in the cemetery and I felt someone behind me and I asked if someone was behind me and it turned red. Has anybody had that experience?
An EMF?
Oh, the EMF. It turned red.
Was it the EMF that turned red, or did?
Let's
There's
see.
one with the light on the top that turns red when it alerts.
Oh. I mean, the one we were using turns red when it gets too high, but the other one has the green to red.
That's true too.
Yes, the EMF.
That happens.
Mhm,
Yeah,
absolutely.
like pretty regularly
Yes.
on paranormal investigations.
Depending on the type of entity you're dealing with. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Elfie says, regarding dual energies, you may want to look into studying otherkin or Therian, specifically about energetic shifting and how to control it, which is an awesome answer.
Yes. Thank you, Elfie.
Thank you, Elfie. So it goes green to red.
Okay, so they have one of the ones.
One of the new ones.
Yeah. I don't think they're new. I think they're just a different version.
In my
of the
mind,
same.
the one with the little needle is the old, and the ones that have the light on the top are the new ones.
Oh, gotcha. And then ours are just bananas.
Yes, yours are strange.
Ours will tell you exactly the number.
It does.
But
so someone says, I did an interview with Jack and Shane a while ago, was trying to post about it and about New Blood today, and
Oh, it's the nutmeg.
And my vids were immediately taken down for violating community guidelines. I'm not sure why that
I had
is.
similar mention here. It may be algorithm picking up on certain keywords that may have been said that got mishandled or flagged oddly. Because on my side, I said I think it happened when sanguinarians and drinking, imbibing a certain fluid was mentioned, which does not surprise me.
It's the apple juice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, just be careful with your videos.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nutmeg. What can you do with energy work besides healing or subtle body work? Is there more to it? We want to answer that one?
I mean, the answer is it ends where your imagination ends. Like, it's options. There's everything you can do with it.
there's a lot of studies on psychokinesis out there, and if you are looking for any sort of like psi games or energy games, I would check out the Ryan Institute's website. I would go to your local library and start looking at just different studies that have actually been done and like measured, because they tell you exactly how they broke it down. And like I have PK wheels that we make at home, and so my boo thing and I will just have a little Psi Olympics in our living room sometimes.
Psi Olympics. Can you explain to people who might not know what a Psi wheel is?
Yeah, like a PK wheel is what they're commonly known as. It's a really simple device. It is like, think of the Beauty and the Beast jar. So
it is. It's with the flower
and cloche.
It's a cloche.
I don't know that word. But so the way we use it, and there's of course definitely some more expensive and some different styles of it, but the ones that we use are super easy to make. Take like $5 to make. If you want me to send you one, like give me $10 to cover shipping and I'll send you one. But they're a little pink eraser on the bottom of with a toothpick, and then a twice folded, like folded in half twice in the opposite direction, little piece of paper or aluminum. That's where you can really start to mess with the boundaries of your mind, like which things can you manipulate. You put the top of the cloche on, and then when you blow on it or shake it, it should not be moving, but you can basically think at it, and some people can get those suckers spinning real fast. Some people can't get them to budge at all.
That's amazing.
When my boyfriend and I were doing it, we could get them to like swing back and forth, but we couldn't get it to go all the way around. And different energy levels kind of impact that at different times, so they're fun to play with.
Yeah, they're really cool. And we should have them on camera more in season 2.
Sounds fun.
And table tipping.
Table tipping.
Oh, table tipping. We're going to do a table tipping.
Door.
What do you think about shadow people? Because I've seen some myself. Me too. Stephanie, I feel like you should answer this because
Shadow people are not a singular phenomena. You're looking at a bunch of different things that can manifest in different ways. Most of the time, a shadow is the easiest form because it doesn't have a lot of details. It doesn't take a lot of energy. So you're going to ghosts that appear that way that were human, all the way up to things that aren't. But in general, you are just looking at something that is just trying to make itself known. Most of the shadow people that I've encountered are not aggressive in any way. I know there's a lot of sort of stigma around shadow people and like the Hatman phenomenon and things like that, but it's not necessarily something to immediately jump to evil, dark. a lot of times it's just a ghost that doesn't have enough energy to fully manifest.
Yeah, that's the concise, amazing answer. How do you individually decompress after doing too much energy work? What do you do?
I'll get really sick. So I've been doing Reiki since I was 13. That's when I was attuned and started working with energy work. And I have been an energy work nerd since I could read. That's just the section of the library my parents let me go to. So I've been dabbling in energy work, but I definitely will get myself too full or do work on people that I maybe should not. And when my brain starts sounding like Donnie Thornberry, that's when I know I'm about to throw up. Or I faint. Like, there's a lot of people in my family who do the same thing. Like, it's like we get full, and then we shut down, and then we faint. So, if that happens, just give me 5 minutes. I'll be fine.
She's fine. The answer is individually. So, Stephanie, what do you do?
If there's too much going on, I will isolate myself from what's going on around me. I like baths, showers, water, lakes, whatever it happens to be. Anything of that sort of thing to get it over there and me over here.
Yeah. Abri, what do you do? Sleep?
It depends. I'm an artist by trade, so if I can channel excess energy into something, I prefer that. Otherwise, I just get rid of it in any kind of creative fashion I can. I like to direct it, make things with it, make it work for me in order to bring me back down to level. If I'm super overwhelmed and it's actually hitting my body, similar to Steph, I will go and find an isolated place and just make sure that I am who I am and my boundaries are where they need to be, and ground out the best I can. I can also say if you're doing really intense eating something to a trick because it brings you right back into the present and it triggers all of your senses and it helps you be in the moment. And that usually works really well for a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely. That's the cakes and wine. That's why
Exactly.
at the end of every witch's ritual I've ever been a part of, that's the ending of the ritual is grounding with the food and the drink. I'm kind of like you. I mean, sometimes I just need to be by myself. Sometimes I just take my shoes off, walk barefoot on the earth. That really helps me. Water also really helps me as well. Any body of water. What do you do, Rose? Well, shit. I lost it. Oh, do you guys think there's anything paranormal about sleep paralysis? Yes. Okay, so I was lucky enough to interview on my podcast, Follow the Woo, Kathleen Marden, who used to be the director of experience, I believe, at MUFON, which is the largest civilian-based, what is it?
Mutual UFO Network.
Yeah, it's the Mutual UFO Network, but it's basically they collect all anecdotal evidence on people's experiences with aliens, ETs, your favorite. What are you two doing back here?
She's making weird faces and you're talking about aliens, so
Stephanie hates aliens. So anyway, we got to talk about all of this data that she had, which is so fascinating because all these people call in and they, they have, what are they, field
researchers?
No.
Field agents?
Field something. But something like that. The people that go out in the field and they check like the craft that people say that they've seen and everything.
Shut up. We didn't say it.
You don't have to. So anyway, she said that sleep paralysis is, well, there are many, many awesome things that she said.
Field investigator.
Would you shut your hole? It's a field investigator. Anyway, so
that was my foot.
That was Katie's foot. It is really interesting though. So she found that, first of all, the first thing that I thought was super interesting that stuck with me is that most UFO experiencers say that it is a positive experience, which is, I thought it would be the opposite. And the second is that almost every single time there's an abductee, as opposed to like contactee situation, sleep paralysis is part of it. So that's like, did you have more to say on that?
No, but if you're in Kentuckiana, there's a guy who channels a different planet, and every once in a while he will tell everyone to go outside, and you will see something.
Kentucky is so weird.
It is.
It's Indiana.
It's almost as weird as Ohio.
Midwest is just
Sleep paralysis
Weird.
is awful, though. I really don't.
wiggle your pinky. If you can just break your pinky, you'll get yourself out of that paralysis.
So, I didn't mean to do.
I don't think I said that.
What's everyone's astrological sign?
Guess.
Get out of here.
Got 12 options. 13 if you're a new subscriber.
I'm a Capricorn. I mean, I do think that it's better to have your full birth chart because the sun signs kind of don't tell the whole story. But yes, I am a Capricorn sun, as are you, and many other people on the project. You're a fire sign for sure.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And Abri
I'm a Libra.
is a sweet baby Libra.
Ooh.
A what?
Sweet baby Libra.
The only proper way to announce that. Full
Clearly.
growl.
Elaine, hello Elaine. Thanks for coming. Elfie says the Field Guide to Otherkin by Lupa is a great start and will intro to Otherkin concepts. That's awesome.
Hello.
Oh, I did that thing that I did. Oh God, it's so hard. I try and take a good picture. Have you heard spirits speak a language that is not English?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, like, separately, we have all had that same experience?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Yeah, we'll call that separately.
Oh, Nutmeg has sleep paralysis all the time. One thing you could do as an experiment that my friend did when I was younger and I had it more often is you could record yourself on camera and see if anything shows up, or even if you can't keep it going all night or whatever, you could I mean, I know it's hard because I don't know how often you have it, but if you have it a lot, you could do something like this, or you could just like keep out a little recorder and see if like any EVPs come through. You got a gift. We got a gift.
Presents.
A present.
What are you supposed to do with the gift?
It turns into money somehow. I made $10 the other day.
Awesome.
Short-term accommodation. Okay. How many of you experienced sleep paralysis? No, Stephanie, never?
No.
Very rare.
I'm gonna keep it that way.
Oh, it's terrifying.
I have
Oh, you should experience it at least once in your life, Steph. It's a riot.
I bet it is, one way or the other.
Yeah, but I will say, Nutmeg, that the two most remarkable paranormal experiences I've had in my life, like solo, not with a team, have been during a sleep paralysis. Ooh, someone says when I get sleep paralysis, I astral project. That's what you do.
Yeah, I don't wake up paralyzed. I go elsewhere. Like one time I got up and turned off my TV and then was back in my body and was like, my TV's still on.
It's the worst. We put in all the work and then it's back again.
Right.
It's the worst.
But it felt like I got up and
Rose says, give us the big three. Leo rising, Capricorn sun, Cancer moon. Abri, you know yours?
Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Sagittarius rising.
ooh.
La la.
I'm a Sagittarius sun, Taurus moon, and Capricorn rising.
More Capricorn.
Mm-hmm. What are you proposing?
Capricorn, Scorpio, and something.
Wow.
I don't know the other one.
This is a big two.
Oh, Nutmeg says they have Oh, someone says, heck no way I'd ever record myself. I'm way too scared. Yeah, it is scary. That's fair.
Yeah, I feel like that's a common thing in the paranormal in general. It's like, do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Like, do you?
Yes.
I mean, we do, but.
I want to poke it.
Okay, Nutmeg also says, I have a bunch of tips that help mitigate sleep paralysis, so it's pretty rare for me now. Oh, man, tell us your tips, if you can.
Tips and tricks.
Oh, you used to have it almost every night? Interesting. I bet you have some spooky going on with
Stories, yeah.
Yeah.
You should try, if you haven't gone over to the New Blood Discord, that's a really cool place to talk to others about their experiences with sleep paralysis as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good point. The Discord is live actually now, so you can join. It's if you go to the website newblood.tv and just scroll down a bit, you'll see a little button that says Discord. And you can boop it and then you can be in a chat, like a more in-depth chat about this kind of stuff moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
For more Therian-specific werewolves, bird women, tiger men, and other human animals by Frank Hamill is one my spouse, who is Therian, recommends. All right, that's a really good one.
We should add a channel actually to the Discord for like recommended reading on different topics.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Elfie, join this Discord and put that somewhere, would you?
The Discord. You're very official.
You should also be able to pin certain comments.
I should what?
You can pin comments as well if you want to like make them more easily referenceable.
Really, you can?
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
so excited.
I'm still learning. I have a REM sleep disorder and have sleep paralysis often, but I also sleepwalk. That is very interesting. There is this hilarious TikToker who sleepwalks.
Oh my god.
Do you know?
The Selena spooky.
She's so funny.
Yeah.
Kills me. She's she does the weirdest shit when she's sleepwalking.
There's also a pretty cool body of research out there about, so you mentioned REM disorders. If you've ever had to go for is it an EEG where they tickle your brain and stick the little electrodes on?
I think so.
Yeah, an EEG.
And stuff. So I've had to have I have a plethora of medical issues. And so they were testing me for seizures, and there is a body of research out there that people with abnormal alpha 2 waves that pop up on an EEG actually corresponds with a higher level of paranormal encounter through their lives.
What? That's fascinating.
It's wonderful. And again, go look it up. You can go to your library. This information is accessible. You can find it.
That's really interesting. Oh, God.
Yeah, the research of the different like types of brain waves and sleep is a rabbit hole to go digging through all of its own accord. And then it also intersects with the paranormal and like practitioners.
Oh yeah.
So I highly recommend digging on that rabbit hole because it is fascinating.
This person says, how do you know if you've had a past life or not? I'm pretty sure I do. I don't sleepwalk, I talk in my sleep. So I would say if you are here, you've had a past life. But I think it depends on how you, I don't know, like what religious or spiritual lens you look through or operate within. But from my perspective, are y'all reincarnation people? I know you are.
Why are you looking at me?
No, I don't know.
I'm questioning. I don't know. I might have been mud.
She might have been mud.
We're gonna.
Nice pile of dirt.
Elfie's on the Virgo side of the Leo-Virgo cusp. I love a Virgo. And a Leo, really. Yes, I've been telling people. Yeah, somebody said the Discord is lovely.
Oh,
Edgar Casey, too. Yeah, I love him.
He's not far from here.
I know, I want to go there.
Hopkinsville.
Oh!
With the goblins.
Can we go to the Goblin Fest?
Yes.
Please, let's go to the Little Green Man Festival.
Yes, I'm
Yes,
there.
we're going.
I want Yes, it's fabulous.
Could you drop a reference to that study in the Discord, please, Katie? Someone asked.
Yeah, I'll go home and find it. I live about an hour away from here, so it might take me till tomorrow to dig it up, but I'll drop it for you.
How do we find the Discord? So you go to newblood.tv, scroll down a little bit, and then there's a little button that says Discord, and then you go click it, and then you can be with us. I'm a vampire witch that has deities, if that helps. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I love the term vampire witch. I'm literally making a video about Hopkinsville's goblins in a few days.
There's so much that people don't talk about with that incident. So many.
Can you please plop that video into the Discord? I'd love to see what you're up to, if you don't mind sharing.
Yeah, we have a whole section for videos if you have videos to like share them with everybody. That would be lovely.
What do you do if you find a goblin?
Well, those goblins were attacking the house and were actually coming to try and get in.
Do you punt them?
No, well, to be fair, the goblins in Hopkinsville, they were attacking them, so the people inside were attacking back as people in Kentucky would with the things that one does that with.
Yes.
And they would actually hit them and they would flip over and then start coming again. And they were silver, not green.
I don't know that I can. They were also the inspiration for Stitch.
They are, but they're also the little green men.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh, that's funny. That's really interesting.
That's why I want a goblin.
Well, Stephanie's been saying forever, when do we find the goblins?
Yes,
what are you going to do with one?
I don't know.
Keep it as a pet. I don't know.
Keep it as a pet.
Goose energy.
I don't care.
It could be nice.
I've got bigger goose energy. I don't care.
That's true.
What do you think about the disappearing of planes? Like airplanes or planes?
I think they're talking like the
like Amelia
the
Earhart
flight that disappeared.
Oh.
Your emphasis, plane.
No, she did. It's not cute. It's really not cute.
I'm a goblin. Abri's a goblin.
I'm a goblin.
We have been. So let's see. I'd let the goblins in my house. Someone says. Barb says. Would you? So the planes. This is okay. I'll just say I think that it's an interdimensional issue. I think there's or portals, which may be the same thing.
I think you're looking at different phenomena depending on which plane crash you're talking about or disappearing plane you're talking about, because there's evidence that can show what happened to things like Amelia Earhart, but other plane disappearances have less.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, like the Bermuda Triangle is so interesting.
Or the Bridgewater Triangle. You got people disappearing off buses.
That is so fascinating.
Yes.
So like missing 411 stuff's a just crazy rabbit hole as well.
Yes.
Oh, that is a crazy rabbit hole because
like when the hikers just you could literally walk them going down the trail and they just gone and no one can find them.
Yeah, and to me that sounds fey.
Yes.
That sounds really fey.
I like that answer.
Yeah. Okay. Not aliens.
Not aliens.
I would love to meet you all in person. Well, maybe someday we will. That would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really fun to plan. We just went up in pledges. We're at 37,256 now, guys.
Ooh, hell yeah. Let's get it up. Okay, don't say that, Fen.
No.
Yes, the triangle. I know, it's so crazy. All right, well, I have to leave soon because I have to work in the morning, and I just wanted to do a tiny little bit of questioning. Oh, but let's do one more. Here's a question. Are the goblins alien or fae? Great question. If you ask Stephanie, there is no option of alien. It's just fae.
But the Hopkinsville goblins specifically were sighted in a craft coming down, and it was also sighted directly after the craft that was sighted directly before the Green Claw attack, which was the day before.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
I believe that the Hopkinsville goblins, no matter how you cut it, are going to end up being alien.
You just said that, but you guys are so my jam. Love this group. We love you too. Thank you. Love this group of weirdos. You are all my people. You are our people. You have a good night too. Goodbye. Take care of yourselves. I would love to see y'all visit the Winchester Mystery House.
Yes.
She just mentioned that. So
I did.
Yeah, that was weird. That was just like
Was
the other
that
day.
weird?
Well, I know everything's the same. Good night, friends.
Right?
Synchronicity, join the Discord.
Join
Pledge
the Discord.
if you can, and if you can't, then share it with your friends and help us make these shows a reality.
Ask your sugar daddies.
Could we get a sugar
Yeah,
daddy?
definitely ask your sugar daddies and your sugar mommies and your sugar they thems.
That's right.
Your whole spectrum of sugars.
All the sugars. I'll tell you about a place. Okay, Tiger Lily, next time we'll hold you to it. This was fun as always. Have a good weekend. All right, bye everyone. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Happy Pride Month to you too.
Hit the X button, Fen, or the little circle line.